Hi, in this video we're going to perform an if statement that is going to have a logical test that is going to ask the question, is a date between two dates? Is it within a date range? So here's my date range here between the 9th of March and the 13th of March. And in this column I just want to refer yes or no to that. I just want to return yes or no to that question. We're just going to look at three different ways of doing this. Now, this test is actually two tests because you're asking whether the date is equal to or after the 9th of the 3rd, or is it equal to or before the 13th of the 3rd. Now, to run two tests simultaneously, which is what we're going to have to do here, we're going to use the AND function. The AND function returns true if all of its tests are met. So the first test, logical 1, would be, is this date greater than or equal to the start date? And I would lock that reference with the F4 key, because obviously I'm going to copy this formula down. The second test would be, is this date less than or equal to the end date? Okay, and then I'm going to close the bracket. So I'm asking two questions, and the AND statement will only return true if both of these tests are met. So if I copy this down, you can see that I get a true wherever I get a date in that date range. Now, to convert these to yeses and nos, or whatever you want to do, you'd put the AND statement within an if. So the AND becomes the logical test, and your value of true can be whatever you like. I'm just going to say yes. And value of false is going to be no. Again, that could be whatever you like. So if I copy that down, there we are. It highlights the ones that are relevant. Now, you could also use this logical test as the basis of conditional formatting. It's another way of achieving the same thing, really. So I'm just going to copy that logical test. I'm going to select these dates. I'm going to go up to conditional formatting. And I'm going to go to new rule. I'm going to use a formula to determine which cells to format. And it says format cells where this formula is true. I paste it in, my formula, and type in equals. And then I choose a format. So I might as well just choose maybe a background color and a different font color. Click on OK, and it highlights those dates. And obviously if I change these dates up here, we change which cells got the highlight, which cells got the format. Now, I would say this version of the if statement is the preferred version, because what you're not doing is hard coding dates into your formula. You're referring to dates within cells. So it makes it much easier if you eventually need to change your dates. You can just change them in these cells, and your formulas will automatically update. Now, there may be scenarios where that's just not possible and you need to hard code your dates into your formula. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So we'll look at how this would work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, is this date greater than or equal to? And you'd think that what you could do is maybe just type in the date like that. Is this date greater than or equal to 9th of the 3rd, 2020? And that really won't work, because what Excel will actually test is whether the date in A2 is greater than or equal to 9 divided by 3 divided by 2020, which will always be true. So one way to get around this is to use a function called DATEVALUE. And what that does is return the serial number for a date that you specify, rather than doing this funny division. So that will work properly. So if I then said, is this date less than or equal to date value of the 3rd, 2020, Okay, and then I need another close bracket at the end there for the AND. So I'm using the date value to return the serial number of these dates. Notice how the dates have to go in quotation marks. So if I copy that down, you'll see that it works in the same way, and obviously I can put that within an if and return yes and no. Struggling with the caps lock today. Yes and no, and it would do the proper thing there. One other way, which is just worth knowing out of interest, do my AND again. Now this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, is this date greater than or equal to? I'm going to put the date directly into the formula, but in quotation marks. But this time I'm not using date value. Essentially, the date value function, what that did is it returned the serial number behind the date. Every date that you store in Excel has a serial number behind it. The numbering starts from the 1st of the 1st 1900, which is equal to 1. Now, to convert this date into a number, what you do is you add a 0. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other date. So I'll say, is it less than or equal to 13th of the 3rd, 2020 plus 0. Oh well. So if I copy that down, I get my trues and my falses. I won't convert it to an if, but you get the idea. This is your best bet. If you can use this, if you can refer to sale dates within sales, that's by far the best formula. But if you are forced to hard code the data in, you're going to have to either use the date value function, as I've shown there, or just refer to the date in quotation marks and add a 0, and then it will work. Okay, that's all this video is going to cover. Thank you very much for listening, and don't forget to subscribe if you find these tips and tricks useful.